Hey everybody, this is day 3 of my weight loss competition, and I'm doing so good today, or good so far. I managed to get in another workout today, which I'm really excited about. Not as long as yesterday, but I was really sore from yesterday, so that's probably why. I started working out. I did the same booty workout I did yesterday from Superstar Dia. I was actually able to do several of the sets of reps of 15, 3 sets of them today, which I was really proud of. I did it faster and a little bit better than I did yesterday, which was good. I didn't do any planks today because I was really sore in the arms, but I also added in a couple workouts that I got from another YouTube video. I'll have to look it up and post the link afterwards because it slipped my mind. I didn't write it down. I'm gonna work on that. And I did some workouts like for the lower back and like tone your back and everything because that's really a problem of mine. And I figure if I strengthen my core, then maybe I'll be able to do a lot more things since everything essentially is based on your core. Um, let's see. I also did the invisible jump rope for a while, which is basically just, jump rope form and, jump up and down and switch feet. And I did that for about 10 minutes, pausing a couple of times to take a breath. I jogged in place. Um, and then I did about 15 minutes of a belly dance workout. Which I actually have myself. It's a CD I have that I bought a long time ago. It just came with a little set, and I love belly dancing. It really relaxes me, and so like I'm gonna try to do it like at the end. Either like alternate between belly dancing and yoga, just to kind of like relax myself and calm down after a workout, if that makes sense. But I really was proud of myself today. I did go into lower body muscle failure, where they were, shaking and everything at the end, which is, a goal. I normally don't, push myself that far, but I know it's good to do that as long as you give yourself like a break of like every other day or every 2 days of that. So I definitely won't push my muscles that far tomorrow, or if I do, it'll be my upper body muscles, not my lower. And I'll definitely give my lower body muscles a chance to relax because they are sore. Like even just trying to sit down in the chair, I have to be careful. Like, my body just wants to fall into the chair, but I'm really working on like, controlling the muscles. And then another thing is that I am really working on just like throughout the day, like naturally, like tightening my abdominal muscles and like holding them there, sort of like how girls do Kegels, except with my stomach, and just like trying to pull it in, and especially like paying attention to how tight my abdominals are when I do things like bend over, vacuum, and things like that. Even if I'm just standing at the counter chopping up vegetables for my smoothie, I try to like, okay, I've got to cut up this, spinach. Let's see if I can hold my stomach in as long as, I'm cutting, and then slowly release it. And I heard that actually like does help tighten and tone you a lot. Just little things like that throughout the day. So my goal for the next week at least is to like really try and do that, like do like little calf raises when I'm waiting in line at the store, and or like I said, chopping up things in the kitchen. Really just, making every effort I can to do just a little bit extra to see if it can work out. I actually did manage to find a place where my scale is working, and it's on even ground in my closet today. And so no change in my weight yet, but it's day 3. But I'm working on it, and now I'll be able to actually weigh myself in, which is awesome. It might be a little off, but I'm just going to go by what it says now, and I'm not going to move it, so we'll, go from there. And it actually has me at 290.3, but, I'm not really worried about that point 3 because, like I said, who knows how accurate it is. I just know it's close enough for me to, find it, acceptable. Um, let's see. So I exercised for a total of 45 minutes today. Yep, I'm awesome. It wasn't as good as yesterday, which was an hour and 32 minutes, but that's all right because I pushed myself in a lot of different ways today than I did yesterday, and that, goes a long way. So, um, I'm eating really good so far. I had some sweet potato fries with very little salt, a couple itty bitty like chunks of barbecued pork that we actually made yesterday, so it's like very low sodium, very low fat content at all. It's actually, I had like about a half a portion of that with my sweet potato fries, and for breakfast I had a smoothie. I haven't really snacked at all today, but if I'm hungry, I plan on having like a small handful of baked tortilla chips with corn tortilla chips with a little bit of bean dip, which is also low sodium, and I made it myself, so it's low calorie, as low as I can get it anyway. It's not like refried beans, it's crock pot beans that I just cooked down with a bunch of onions and stuff, and tastes just like the refried good stuff with the oil and everything, but it doesn't have any of it. It's totally great. And that way the calories are low enough where, like, if I want, I can even add some cheese to it, and it's not that big of a deal. So I love that. Because one of my biggest weaknesses is Mexican food. Oh my gosh, like a big heaping plate of nachos with like queso and sour cream and guacamole and all that bad stuff. That's like my favorite. So I'm really working on low fat, as many low fat Mexican recipes as I can find, because I really do love that flavor and it's my favorite. So I've been really working on, like, low fat tacos, low fat fajitas. Anyway, like I can make it. I can make my own pico de gallo, which is awesome because I really love cilantro. And so, like, I'm planning on going grocery shopping. And when I do go grocery shopping, I'm going to prepare a couple of things for myself for the next couple of weeks. And I will do a video showing you guys exactly what I do, and maybe posting a couple of my low-fat recipes that I found to be really appealing, so that maybe you guys can benefit from it if you haven't discovered the same yummy things I've discovered. Um, let's see, what else? Um, I had somebody ask me about my walking program. I haven't started it yet. I may or may not have mentioned it in another video, but I'm not sure. That I was gonna actually wait. I'm, about due to start my course, and I really didn't want to start it during it because I know how I feel, and it's, always awful. So I figured, it would be easier on me if I just worked out, to the best of my ability, and like didn't have something that I felt responsible for getting out of the house, and getting all ready and covering up my pimples, and I didn't want to, make it any more difficult than it's going to be, at least for the beginning, because, whenever it's really hard and you have like a huge setback, you start something and it's really difficult for you to even begin it, it's hard for you to finish it. And so I really want to give myself, a running chance here by, just waiting until after it's done. So yeah, as soon as I start it, y'all know, because I'll post a video each day of what I do, or at least every other day where I update it. Uh, but so far so good. I'm hoping to just, snack lightly for the rest of the day and eat a sensible supper. I have to clean some house today and vacuum and everything, so there'll be some more calories burned, hopefully. And other than that, I will see you guys all tomorrow. And I'm excited, and so far so good. Day 3 into the competition, and I haven't went overboard on my calories, and I managed to work out a little bit every single day. So hopefully I can add in a little extra cardio to the week. I haven't really done much of that. So maybe tomorrow, if it's not too bad weather, I'm probably going to try and go for like a couple mile walk or jog, just to, get some for sure cardio in for the week, other than like what I've been doing. I feel like most of my workouts have been mostly like muscle building and training since I'm so out of shape, and though my heart rate got up, I didn't quite sweat or get my heart rate up as high as it could have been, so I don't know where I am on the calorie burning. Oh, one more thing. I want a body bug so bad. I'm so jealous of you all who have these awesome things that tell you exactly how much you're burning based on your heart rate. I need one of these in my life. So, I'm gonna drop some hints for my husband. That's what I want for Christmas, and he can get it for me early, and I would be just a-okay with that. So, well, thank you all for watching, and you all have a great Wednesday.